2024 BMW X2 returns as the X1's funkier-looking sibling. The second-gen X2 sports an interesting new look and will be offered in 241 horsepower X-Drive 28i and 312 horsepower M35i X-Drive forms when it arrives in the US next spring. The BMW X2 enters its second generation with a new design that is quite different than its predecessors. The 2024 X2 comes in two versions, both with an inline four-cylinder engine, the 241 horsepower X-Drive 28i and the 312 horsepower M35i X-Drive. Pricing has not yet been revealed, but US customers will get the new SUV starting in March 2024. We called it a sportier, less practical X1, and that's exactly what the BMW X2 remains as it enters its second generation. What is remarkable about the new model is how different it looks from its sibling. From the sharp angles of its tall, stubby hood to its chunky fastback rear end, no one will ever confuse this crossover with an X1. The previous X2 offered a unique look thanks to available contrast colors, and the C-pillars were adorned with BMW logos, a clever nod to the eternal classic, the E9 Coupe. The new X2, by contrast, is a more conventional design with the typical hunchback that signifies vehicles positioned as SUV coupes. With such a chiseled and polished look, it's surprising that it sports a drag coefficient of 0.25. The M35i model is distinguished by a different grille design and 4 exhaust tips, one for each cylinder. Inside, the X2 is very much a sister model of the X1, with BMW's ubiquitous curved display and the somewhat controversial gauge cluster graphics that present the speedo and torque in the form of an angle. There is an optional panoramic roof, the cargo area measures 25 cubic feet, and, depending on the version, the seats and dashboard are adorned with Alcantara. The standard seats are clad with vinyl, bombastically called animal-free veganza. While Europe gets a choice of a fully electric version, 4-cylinder diesels, a 3-cylinder entry-level gasoline engine and a powerful 4-cylinder gasoline engine, the US will get just 2 turbo 4s. The X2 X-Drive 28i is powered by a 241 horsepower 2.0-liter 4, and the X2 M35i X-Drive gets a 312 horsepower variation of the same power plant. Torque is identical at 295 pound-feet, but it comes at lower revs in the entry-level model. That's enough to offset the 3,800 pound-plus heft. The sprint to 60 miles per hour takes a claimed 6.2 and 5.2 seconds, respectively, and top speed is governed at 149 or 155 miles per hour, if summer tires are specified. Failure to check those tires on the order form means a 130 miles per hour governor on either model. Both models come with standard all-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Handling should be satisfactory, thanks to a stiffer body, a wider track, and upgraded chassis components. In keeping with the times, the new X2 comes with a vast number of connectivity features and driver assistance systems. There are even in-car video games from gaming platform Air Console. Beyond the usual driving modes, you can opt for relax, expressive, and digital art modes. An efficiency trainer can teach drivers to take it more slowly, while the interior camera can take photos and record videos. Pricing is undisclosed, but the X2 is sure to come in a few grand above its identically powered X1 sister models, which start in the low $40,000 range. The 2024 X2 will arrive at US dealerships in March 2024.